The Kansas City Chiefs have been the NFL's biggest nightmare for years. With Patrick Mahomes throwing lasers, a defense that hits like a truck, and a coach like Andy Reid calling the shots, they've ruled the AFC. But whispers are growing louder. Is their reign about to crumble? Could this be the year the Chiefs finally slow down? Let's dive into why this powerhouse might still be scary, or why their crown could slip. A healthy Chiefs team, the stuff of nightmares. Picture this, a Chiefs team firing on all cylinders. Mahomes slinging passes, Travis Kelce hauling in catches, and Rashee Rice stretching defenses thin. Last season, even with injuries piling up, they went 15-2. That's not just good, it's dominant. Key players like Rashee Rice, who was on his way to stardom before an ACL injury, are back and hungry. If Rice shakes off the mental hurdles of his recovery, he could be a game-changer. And Kelce, he reportedly dropped 25 pounds to get leaner and faster at 35 years old. That's a man on a mission. A motivated Chiefs team with their stars healthy is like a storm ready to wreck the AFC. But here's the kicker, their defense carried them last year. Players like Chris Jones and Trent McDuffie shut down opponents week after week. If the offense gets back to full strength, this team could be unstoppable. Could they go undefeated? It's not crazy to think they might. They were 10-0 before their first loss last season, even with injuries. Imagine what they could do with everyone firing. What's the scariest thing a healthy Chiefs team could do to the NFL this year? Keep reading to find out. The AFC is heating up. Here's where things get juicy. The AFC isn't standing still. Teams like the Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, Buffalo Bills, Los Angeles Chargers, and Denver Broncos are getting better, fast. The Ravens are stacking talent, the Bengals are spending big, and the Bills are always a threat. The Chargers and Broncos, with second-year head coaches, are finding their groove. This isn't the same AFC the Chiefs have steamrolled for years. The competition is fierce, and one slip could cost Kansas City the division, or even a deep playoff run. Could this be the year the Chiefs don't host the AFC Championship? Maybe they go 12-5, sneak into the playoffs, win a round or two, but fall short of the Super Bowl. Fans might scream, "The dynasty is dead." But is it? Or is this just a hiccup for a team that's been nearly perfect? Will the Chiefs' rivals finally dethrone them? The answer might shock you. Travis Kelce's big change. Let's talk about Travis Kelce. At 35, he's not getting younger, but he's still one of the best tight ends in the game. Dropping 25 pounds is no small feat. It's a massive transformation. Why did he do it? Maybe he was carrying extra weight last season, or maybe he's slimming down to stay quick as he ages. Either way, it shows he's all in. But here's the big question. Can Kelce turn back the clock? Some say his off-field life, think private jets and global adventures, might have distracted him. Now, with a renewed focus, could he return to his 2022 form when he was unstoppable? If he does, defenses are in for a rough ride. What's driving Kelce's comeback? You won't believe what's fueling his fire. Rashee Rice and the receiving core. Rashee Rice was a rising star before his injury. Now, he's back and talking like a man who knows he'll be ready for Week 1. Pair him with Kelce and rookie speedster Xavier Worthy, and the Chiefs' passing game could be deadly. Worthy's speed stretches defenses, opening up the field for Rice in the intermediate game and Kelce underneath. It's a nightmare for coordinators trying to stop them. But here's the catch. Rice's recovery isn't just physical, it's mental. Will he trust his knee enough to make those sharp cuts? If he does, this receiving core could be one of the league's best. If not, the Chiefs might lean on their defense again. Can Rice reclaim his spot as a star? The Chiefs' season might depend on it. The dynasty debate. The Chiefs are the NFL's current dynasty, no question. 3 Super Bowl rings in 5 years prove it. But dynasties don't last forever. The Patriots fell. The Steelers faded. Could the Chiefs be next? Last year's 15-2 record was impressive, but it didn't feel dominant. They squeaked out wins, like a field goal against Denver they barely earned. If the AFC's rising teams, Buffalo, Cincinnati, or even Houston, step up, Kansas City could face a real fight. Arrowhead Stadium still terrifies opponents, but the road to the Super Bowl is tougher than ever. Is this the year someone knocks the Chiefs off their throne? The AFC is ready to strike. The 49ers, a quick comparison. While we're talking dynasties, let's look at the San Francisco 49ers. They've been a powerhouse too, with 27 wins by 17 or more points since 2019. That's pure domination. Even with off-season losses like Deebo Samuel, their core, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Ayuk, Fred Warner, and Brock Purdy, keeps them in the Super Bowl hunt. Their culture, built by Coach Kyle Shanahan and GM John Lynch, is rock solid. The Chiefs face a similar challenge, maintaining that winning vibe despite injuries and tough competition. Both teams are loaded with talent, but the Chiefs' edge might be Mahomes' magic. Can the Chiefs keep their dynasty alive like the 49ers? The answer will leave you stunned. Final thoughts. A healthy, motivated Chiefs team is still a terrifying force. Mahomes, Kelsey, Rice, and a stout defense make them a playoff lock. But the AFC is closing the gap. Teams are hungrier, stronger, and ready to pounce. Will Kansas City go 15-2 again, or will they slip to 12-5 and miss the Super Bowl? One thing's for sure, until someone knocks them off, the Chiefs are still the team to beat. The question is, who's brave enough to take them down? What do you think? Are the Chiefs still the NFL's scariest team, or is their dynasty about to crack?